Hey guys, I'm back with another video. This is the Rozino Hydrating Argan Oil Mask. It's supposed to help, it's supposed to be a deep condition and a hydrating thing for softer, silkier, and healthier looking hair. Now, as you can tell, it is pretty small, so it's not a lot of product in it. I did get it from Temu, and the price was $4.09 before taxes. Just keeping in mind that I was, if you have seen my other videos, you may have seen that I did purchase some things from Temu and from AliExpress. I haven't purchased a lot of like hair products yet, but my initial plan is to go ahead and um, start purchasing a lot of hair products, especially since I know that there are hair products that doesn't really need to touch the scalp. I can just apply like ears below, like for example, like the deep conditioners you can apply ear below. I normally I normally do apply my whole head honestly, but including the scalp, and it never weighed my hair down, so it actually worked perfectly fine for me. But there are hair products like that you only can apply like the bottom half of the hair, so that's why that I can get away with it and try it and everything. I can use it once and just stop using it afterwards. Like not too long ago, earlier this year, I was actually using like the keratin protein hair products, and I just stopped using it because it dried out my hair. So things like those, I with this I can, but with skincare products, I feel like my skin will just negatively react even in the first shot. So that's why I'm a little hesitant to do skincare products from Temu and AliExpress. But I am kind of hesitant with hair products, but still, I feel like hair products in general, I'm less hesitant compared to if I have to compare it with hair care products. So yeah, especially since my skin is on the sensitive side, and keep in mind that your scalp is a skin tail. So yeah. Um, Other than that, this right here, I was able to use it twice because there's not much, like I mentioned, there's not much product in this. Um, so yeah, there's not that much product. So, which again, I paid $4.09, which makes sense. But then I also noticed that you could get other good quality products like rings and everything, which I actually got from AliExpress. Pretty good rings for like $1 and some change before taxes. Um, Actually, and then I've seen other products that I've got for less, but the amount was pretty good. The amount of product was pretty good. But again, I was still, not surprised that the amount of product that came for it being $4.09. So moving forward, um, also that is the only thing that says that has wordings. So I believe that, well, it is. They printed it, made the label, stuck it on and call it a day. Kept it as simple as possible. I believe you're supposed to put the ingredients and all that stuff on here, but they actually did it on the actual box that it comes in, which I should have kept it safe, but I didn't. Um, and then that's where I mentioned about the direction and everything. But I just wish that they could have done it here. But then again, for the price it came, you would expect something extremely simple like this, honestly. So yeah. Now, how it felt on my hair, I was only able to use it in 2 hair washes. If your hair is like extremely thick and long, it might either you can apply on your whole hair like the amount of hair that you need to put on, but it will only you will finish it in the first hair, hair wash. You wouldn't be able to reuse it again. More like you have to repurchase it again. So I feel like in that case sense, it can get a little expensive. But then get it's deep conditioning, so you'll have to use it like once every 2 weeks or once a month or whatever. Like how often you ever use deep conditioner. But my hair is on the dry end, so I end up using deep conditioners a lot more often. So it definitely can get more expensive, especially for those that who have thick and long hair, and it only ends up being applied to part of your hair. So that means you will have to buy more than one just to use it multiple in one hair wash, which again would be a lot. So I kind of understand in that case. However, I was able to use it in 2 hair washes. The first one, when I used it, my hair felt like extremely dry though, so I did have to use a hair oil. Like there's two different hair oils. Like there's a pre it's kind of like a pre-shampooing thing. So you would apply the hair on your hair for like hydration purposes and everything, and then you wash it out. And then there's one that you actually apply after shampoo and conditioner. So I use the one that you use afterwards. Um, so yeah. Um, and it made my hair feel better. Now the second time I used it, um, I felt my hair. Okay, first of all, I only applied to part of my hair, and I have to use another deep conditioner to the parts where it couldn't reach to. Um, However, this time around, it didn't make my hair feel dry, but like it didn't make my hair feel hydrated or like conditioned. So keep in mind, if your hair feels hydrated and conditioned, that's the only time your hair will feel soft and silky and healthier. If it's making your hair dry, then obviously it doesn't feel like none of those. And also, the drier your hair gets over time, your hair can start breaking. So breakage and hair fall are like two different things. Breakage happens like anywhere along your hair, whereas hair fall normally comes from the scalp. So those are like two different things. Now, with where your hair getting extremely dry, it can cause breakage. So which I normally try to avoid now because my hair is already on the drier side to begin with, which is why my hair needs a lot of hydration and conditioning and everything. So yeah, um, would I want to repurchase and reuse this again? Absolutely not, because I feel like one, it's not enough of my product in it. Again, it's not for like every hair wash type of thing, which I get. However, I feel like if I continue using it, I'm kind of hesitant that it will just make my hair a lot drier over a period of time, which I'm trying to avoid. Because again, first hair wash, my hair did feel dry. Second hair wash, it just felt like it was not dry, not soft or whatever. So yeah, I personally will not use this, but then keeping in mind, take my advice with a grain of salt. And if it works for you, great, just continue using it. If you want to try it, I would say is that to take my advice and grain of salt, because it will work for some people, it won't work for some people. And you have to keep in mind that one product is not for everybody. So just because one person is saying it didn't work for them doesn't mean it might not work for you. But you have to, if you're willing to try it, do it based off on your own idea, instead of just, if it doesn't work for you, just don't throw on the next person that, oh, she said you can try it regardless. If it didn't work for her, it's your own final judgment at the end of the day if you want to use it or not. But other than that, please do let me know in the comment section down below if you guys want me to look into any other products. Other than that, I will link both my Instagram pages. Make sure to follow, hit the subscribe button, the bell button, and I'll be back for more. Stay safe and stay tuned, guys.